Yo, so we at it once again. It's your man 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. Fa fa. You know what it is, man. Alright, so Eddie Hearn says he wants to make the Wilder vs. Joshua match in November or December. Man, oh fucking man. Sometimes, Eddie, I understand it's your job to promote. But man, let sleeping dogs lie, man. We already got this fool on Blue Blood saying they got so many things in the works right now. So everything would have to be right at the mention of 50-50. But now, right after that, you gonna bring this up? Man, I just don't see it happening, man. Like the day I grow tits. Well, that actually can happen, but it ain't. Let's get into it. 3K. What up, fight fans? It's your man 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. You know what it is, man. Coming here today to talk to y'all off the early about a little box of news. Let me get the crust out my eyes. Y'all got to show me some love, man. I'm bringing y'all this shit as soon as I wake up. All right, let's go right into it, man. Eddie Hearn just did an article on the boxing scene saying that he wants to, make the Anthony Joshua Deontay Wilder match on or around about the time of November, December of 2019. Well, so that goes against everything that Deontay Wilder was trying to misinterpret during March Madness when he was speaking with Charles Barkley, when Barkley asked him about the Anthony Joshua match. And, there's so many exciting things going on in the heavyweight division right now. It's just a melting pot of just excitement. But, he was just being evasive, elusive, and just downright dodgy, Mike. How y'all like my, English accent? Or was that Australian? Somebody correct me in the comment box. Well, either way, he was being quite dodgy about the fact that, fighting Anthony Joshua. And we already know that Eddie Hearn, Matchroom USA, Matchroom, just Williams, and just AJ Boxing, and just everything that's Under Armour, and everything that's got to do with Anthony Joshua, Audemars Piguet, and the list goes there on and on. Anthony Joshua wants to make this fight happen. But, I just don't see it happening. Deontay Wilder doesn't want you. He's going to fight Luis Ortiz and he's going to fight Adam Kalnacki. And I just don't see it. Or he's going to wait for any young, valuable opponent coming up with an undefeated record that just doesn't pose him any threat. And he's just going to fight one of them. Man, Anthony Joshua, man, just keep moving how you moving. Now that the Usyk thing, unfortunately, Alexander Usyk tore a bicep. So now the Usyk isn't expected to return until August, and we already know when he returns in August, he has to fight the calm. So that just takes, the Anthony Joshua Usyk thing, and that just kind of puts that on the back burner for a little while. So, of course, we're going to go after Tyson Fury. Of course, we have to go after Deontay Wilder because that's what Anthony Joshua wants. So, Eddie Hearn, I understand your stance that you must continue to push for it. And, we're not going to be allowed to believe that you can't do business on the other side of the street as PBC fighters like Errol Spence would allow us to believe. No, you can do business on the other side of the street. Eddie Hearn and Top Rank do business all the time. So PBC and Matchroom / The Zone can do business all of the time. But they don't want to, considering that the numbers have just dropped for Canelo Alvarez, Danny Jacobs, and 1.2 million viewers tuned in to watch that fucking match. Wow. Now, imagine if that was an Anthony Joshua Deontay Wilder match. Don't you want that money? And that's a streaming service, so that's guaranteed money. And at the ripe old notion of $20.99, I believe, $21.99. Yeah, you can't beat that. That's fucking several $1 million that they just recouped. You know what I mean? So basically, in that one match with fucking Canelo, they basically recouped everything they done threw out to they fucking fighters. Man, let me grab my fucking calculator. No, I'm not going to do that. This ain't math class. This is Two Fucking Hands Up show. And y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all only on here popping that shit, not crunching fucking numbers. I gave y'all the 1.2 million, so let's continue. Eddie, man, go ahead and flex your nuts in the form of silence. Even though you're a promoter and that's the thing that you guys don't do, but I exercise that you flex your nuts in the form of silence so you can let them know how much that Anthony Joshua is a necessary evil and how much you do really need him. Not the other way around. And we had a tendency to let Deontay Wilder, stay outside at recess for a little bit longer than the other classmates do. And he just believes that, hey, man, the world revolves around him, man. And if he, wants to go in any direction he wants to go in, hey, man, screw class. Screw the rest of, the guys that are available to fight. Screw the super fights that are brewing. Screw the fact that the heavyweight division is on fire, man. Just let Deontay Wilder just roam. He's just a dog, and eventually, roaming dogs will find their way home. Or they get hit by cars. Shut the fuck up. All right, but yeah, like I'm saying, man, hey, man, Eddie Hearn is going to keep pushing for this match. He's going to keep pushing for that green strap. He's going to keep trying to push to make Anthony Joshua undisputed. Or if that match doesn't work out and the Tyson Fury doesn't work out, which I believe Tyson Fury doesn't want to fight anybody that's a fucking challenge because that nigga's just going to drop. Vladimir Klitschko pretty much gave that guy a win, and ever since then, he's been riding high like he's got 5 on it. Yeah. But anyway, so they said they could, or if that doesn't work out, we got the IBF mandatory and Kubrat Pulev, which is a very fucking great match, which is a match that will sell, which is a fighter of Bulgarian descent that has a country behind him and a fighter that is pretty much well known. And we know that Kubrat Pulev is in a bit of a tickle right now with the Jenny Sushi situation, even though she likes to grind on his brothers and she likes to party after hours with him. But hey, what's done in the dark must come to the light, and since the age of the internet, there is a whole lot of fucking sunshine going on around this bitch. So, we could get Kubrat Pulev, Alexander Usyk on the back burner, so I don't see that happening probably until like late 2020. And like I said, he's going to keep pushing for Deontay Wilder. Are you not entertained? I believe that I am. I believe that I like the moves that Anthony Joshua is making. He keeps trying to bring us the tough competition, but Baba Yaga can't get a fucking match to save his life, and eventually somebody will have the nuts or the testicular fortitude, in the words of the beloved and now gone Mankind, Nick Foley. For all of you wrestling fans out there, that's a little pop culture. That's a little pop culture metaphor for you. Yeah. I believe that he does want the tough bouts. He does want to make things happen. And I do believe that this fight is going to happen when Deontay Wilder is in between the age of, I'm sorry, that was unprofessional of me. I mean, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder will be 36 to 39 years old, but that's going to be a last leg performance. It's not going to be a performance when he's ripe in his prime and he knows he can lose that WBC belt and his only bargaining chip that he has on, the American landscape. Because, hey, let's be honest, the kid isn't the sharpest tool in the shed. And, man, I don't see there many opportunities for him, other than what he's trying to make himself. So I believe that the alliance with Showtime and not taking his own money, he believed that he could make himself the Hollywood star that he is, considering that he pays Showtime dues by continuously giving them matchups. But let's look at it here. The matches you're doing with Showtime aren't making money, so look, man, they're going to eventually trash that fucking investment, and they're going to have to look for better opposition. I believe that James the Beast Wilson, I believe his name is, he started late, but he used to be a kickboxer / MMA guy. He's got into boxing, and he has a very good chance of being something if he can build up his skill set and get in there and we get to see him with some top prospects. But I don't know. He's been doing a lot of training at the Mayweather promotional gym, but yeah, I think his name is James the Beast Wilson. If you haven't seen him, check him out. I mean, I think that's the only leg that America's got to stand on, because I don't believe Michael Hunter is anything special. I'm just going to keep it all the way funky with you. Michael Hunter isn't anything special. The only thing special over here that we have is Deontay Wilder, but he is special education and a special needs student, and he's a short bucks case that licks the windows as he drives down the road. But anyway, yeah, man, like Deontay Wilder is the only bargaining chip that America has, so they are going to fucking ride that thing out. They are gonna squeeze the shit out of that fucking sour lemon until they get all the lemonade they possibly can out of them, poured rightfully into that financial cup. So, that is all the news I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. This is your man 3K the Boss. As we always say before we close this motherfucker out, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind, but that's some shit that I had to bring to y'all attention. Y'all already know who it is. It's the Boss. And this is the Mr. Two Hands Up Show. And, you know, I'm just thankful, man. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with me. I appreciate that. Ho! Little Jay-Z reference there. But hey, man, y'all enjoy y'all morning. I'm going to hit y'all with more and more heat. And as always, man, like. Subscribe, comment. And hey, man, keep rocking with the fucking realest boxing channel on YouTube. Because as I always tell y'all, we all might talk about the same shit. But they don't kick that shit how I kick that shit. Because over here, I kick that shit a little bit more triller. All right, man, enjoy y'all morning. Two hands.